In recent videos, I tried to highlight the variety of cinema by making lists about movies that approach a certain topic. This might be the weirdest list yet, since in these movies, actors play in a movie where the characters also play in a film. Does that make sense? If not, everything will make sense to you as this list goes on. As a side note, movies that show the production of real-life movies, like Mank for example, are ineligible, and movies about Hollywood and the world are, in fact, eligible. By the by, I'm the movie guy, and let's start this list. Honorable mention, The Bubble. I thought that it would be nice to highlight the film that gave me the idea for this list, although I don't think that it is strong enough to be part of this list. It's a comedy about the production of a movie during the coronavirus period, so there is a unique factor. Number 8. Hail Caesar. Joel and Ethan Coen are an illustrious duo. Their brand of comedy is definitely not for everyone, but they made this interesting flick about a Hollywood fixer in the 50s who tries to keep the workers of her studio in line. Some of the biggest stars are in this one: Tilda Swinton, Josh Brolin, George Clooney, Scarlett Johansson, and more. Despite being hilarious, the movie analyzes similar issues to other Coen movies, like trying to choose the correct path in life. However, it starts this list because it is not one of their best work. This film feels without substance and the actors save a lot of the flat script. Number 7. Man Bites Dog. This black and white French film is another film that is not for everyone, for different reasons than Hail Caesar. This is a black comedy where a film crew follows a ruthless killer as he goes about his daily routine. There's some powerful imagery in this one. You see a lot of violence, enough nudity. Benoit Poelvoorde is on the money here with his portrayal of Ben, the criminal in question, and some of the moments tickled my black comedy bone. But it's an incredibly daring movie that is only for a select number of viewers. It utilizes the found footage style, making everything look more real and disturbing. Number 6. X. Released in 2022, just like The Bubble, there were a lot of expectations on X's shoulders, and well, it delivered. Sort of. It's a slasher film where the victims are a group of young people who want to make porn in the barn of an old couple's ranch. Distributed by A24, it has a lot of the brand's characteristics. It's slow paced with beautiful cinematography and top of the art acting. The deaths are gory as hell, and we even get to see some of the shoots and how it works. The pace might put a lot of people away, especially since the killing starts so late, but the work put into it is undeniable. Number 5. Barton Fink. Well, we have another Coen picture here. It looks like they like this topic. A writer moves to California to write and he discovers the truth about life in Hollywood. John Turturro plays the titular character, and this is probably his best role. The film has the patented Coen comedy that I've spoken about at the start of the video, but this one is more of a full picture. It's also one of the first movies of its kind, made with all the Coen touches, intelligent, funny, well acted, but the Coen style is not for everyone, as some could find it boring. Number 4. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. This is one of Wes Anderson's first movies. A shark kills a cast member, so Steve Zissou gets his crew to go exact revenge. The usuals are cast here: Bill Murray, Willem Dafoe, there's Jeff Goldblum, Kate Blanchett, and others. This is one of my favorite movies. It's funny, but it has some sad moments and it's weird overall. Bill Murray and Wes Anderson is one of the best partnerships that is still going strong, and Wes gets a downcast and quiet performance from Bill. I'm not saying that in a bad way. However, as a negative, I would say that much more thought is put into the style of the movie than into the meaning of it all. Number 3. Tropic Thunder. This is the funniest movie on this list, and it is a little bit controversial. A group of actors shooting a movie have to become the characters that they are portraying. Ben Stiller was funny, but nobody could compare with Robert Downey Jr., who was playing a black soldier using blackface. That is the controversial part. Robert plays a living, walking black stereotype here, but that is the point. It's done on purpose. Ben Stiller not only stars, but he directed and helped wrote the picture. All actors get enough of the comedy spotlight. This feels like a spoof film, but it's just so well made and funny, and Robert Downey Jr. fans cannot miss this one. Number 2. Bartman. These final two are heavy hitters. I mean, there are other big budget, big recognition names on this list, but these final two. A washed-up actor who once played a superhero tries to revive his career on Broadway. There are some cool moments that are happening on a stage where we see the play out, and Edward Norton really shines in those scenes, and while Emma Stone is also great, none of the actors steal the spotlight such as Michael Keaton. Oh, and did I mention that this movie's gimmick is that it tries to emulate the one-shot gimmick? Yes, it does, and is incredibly impressive. It won Best Motion Pictures of the Year at the Oscars, and you know what? It has the quality to back up the win. Number 1, The Truman Show. This one is a little bit on the weirder side. Truman is an insurance salesman who finds out that his life is a non-stop reality TV show. That's weird, but not as weird as Man Bites Dog. Jim Carrey plays Truman, and even though he is a fantastic comedy actor, his dramatic roles are my favorite, roles like Truman. I do recommend going into this one blind, so I'll try my best to not ruin too much because it is such a delicate and intimate film. It's a drama and a satire on Hollywood, but it's one of those incredibly smart satires. I think that its concept is also incredibly original, at least in my knowledge, a superb piece of cinema that isn't talked about enough. The Truman Show is the movie about movies to watch. Which one of these films are you planning on watching? Let me know down in the comments. While you are there, press that like and subscribe button. Press the bell to get notifications every time my videos get uploaded. And until next time, keep on watching movies, guys.